Hi, I'm Ricky. Today I'm going to show you how to update your project from 2019.3 to 2020.1, the newest version of Unity. Although you shouldn't update an existing project to a new major version, if you really want to, I'm going to show you now how. I advise not to do it because when you do, some things may break. But I'm also going to show you how to fix them. Alright, so first thing first, make an entire backup of your project. Then install the new version of Unity, go to Installs, and here go to Add. In my case I already have the newest version. Then in your projects window, you take your project, select the arrow, and input it to the version that you need. And you try to open it. Now here, two things can happen. First thing, everything works just fine, and well, that's it, you don't have to do anything else. A second thing that may happen, which is what happened to me, is that you get an error saying that the Unity windows cannot be opened. It's going to ask you whether you want to open the default settings, reverse to factory settings, or quit, but really it doesn't matter because it's bugged. What you want to do is make a new empty Unity project in version 2019.3. You open that project, and here again two things can happen. First, it opens naturally, and everything works, and you can go forward. The other thing that can happen is that this new project also gets the same error. This project also tells you that the windows cannot be opened. In that case, you want to do two things. First, restart your computer, because it may be a problem of Windows 10. Second thing, you take the project that you just made in the 2019.3 version, and you put it on your desktop. You try to open it again. You go to here in the Unity Hub, you can do Add, and re-add the version by going to desktop, and you try to open it again. If it still doesn't open, then you make a new Unity project, still from a 2019.3 version, and this time Unity is gonna make your new project already on the desktop. This new project that you just made and it's already on the desktop, you try to open it, it should open. Then you should get some errors in the console, even though you just made this project. But anyway, those errors should tell you something about the windows not being able to open, but the project works. Now what you want to do is close this project, and you go again to Unity Hub, and this new project that you made with the 2019.3 version, you update it to the newest Unity version. You try to open it with a new version, and it should open, and now you have a new Unity project in 2020.1. Alright, so now we are all on the same page. Now what you want to do is close the new project, go in your new project. Here I call it 2019.3 because it was the new empty project in 2019.3, but this project already updated to the 2020.1. Now in here, go to Library, and you take this file here, current layout default.dult. You copy it, and now you go to your project that you wanted to update in the first place. So I'm going to go to Users, my name, YouTube Runner, Library. In here I delete this and I put the new one. Then while we're here, go back, go to Project Settings and delete the entire folder. Now if we close this and finally we try to open it again, it should work. It's going to tell you that this comes from a different version, just say continue. And here it goes. One small issue is that your layout now is reset, so you have to put your windows back into place. Like for example, I like to have scene and game to different windows. You see that in layout I don't have my own layout anymore, I had to make it new. But it's not a big problem. Alright, and that's just for updating a project. Now that we have updated the project, let's update our scripts. In our case, we only have to update the ad system. Alright, so let's make it the interface for the ad system. Great, now let's open the ad manager. In here, I'm just gonna run through everything. Alright, so I added all the stuff from the ad system, the new version. Now let's go back to Unity, services, I'm gonna turn on the ads. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna copy the Android and Apple codes, paste them in here. Alright, so for the ad manager we are good. The interface is also good, so now let's fix the other scripts that call the ad manager. Alright, so we have 3 points where we call the ad manager. We implement the new interface. And instead of using the show options class, we say that watch interstitial ad goes here. Alright. Then we give this as the value. We don't need the result in here actually, so I'm gonna remove this. Alright, there's also a debug log that I forgot to take out. This is the ad that we watch when we lose a certain amount of games. So it's a skippable advertisement. And because of that, we don't need the ad result. It doesn't matter whether it was skipped or finished. We call the function on the callback no matter what. We restart the game. Alright, so that's one. Then we also have the watch ad for money. Let's implement the interface here too. And in this case, we want to call give the player ad money. Remove show options. And we add this parameter. I'm just gonna pass the parameter. Alright. Here it's good, you don't have to change anything. And finally, we have the second chance, the advertisement that we watch when we want to get another life. So let's implement again. And use give player second chance in here. Alright. We need to pass the parameter here as well. Also another thing, you may have to recreate all your tags and layers and place them again. Your game objects should save their number tags and number layer, but you first have to remake those tags and layer, and even then you may have to re-put them manually. Alright, so now I'm gonna select the boat player, set it to player. Also for the layer you can see that it's null, so we have to add some layers and set these layers again. Then go in the project settings, physics 2D, and you have to put the matrix again. So the only thing that we have to change is enemies with enemies don't interact, and ghost player with enemies doesn't interact. Alright, so let's give it a test. We have 2561 gold, watch an ad, I can skip it, I close, I get 100 money, I can't watch an advertisement anymore, so that's good. Okay, so I should hit this rock, yeah. And I lose my first life. I hit the octopus, I watch an ad to continue, I can skip it, I get the extra life, and I'm invincible, so the layer works. And I should also test the advertisement that we watch when we try to play again. Yeah, and you can see that in this case we can skip it, and the game restarts. So it all works, finally. Great. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you have any doubts about the code or any suggestion about the next topic that you'd like to see, do tell me in the comments. If you've liked this content and you want more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.